I dub myself as one of the dopest MCs unsigned. The dopest MCs.
We here with DJ Sincere. We got Mellow Dramatic.
Yeah.
We got Mellow Dramatic in the house right now. We're going to do a real quick interview.
What up? What up?
So, I got a couple questions for you. You know, you've been on the scene for a minute here in Columbia.
Long minute.
So, tell me where you come from.
Originally born in Brooklyn, New York, Bed-Stuy. Came down here, South Carolina. People got married. Went to high school down here. So you can say I got the best of both worlds. I can chop wood in the winter, cut grass in the summer. So I got the best of both worlds. But I've been here for a minute in the South, trying to make it happen.
Okay. So tell me about how long you been rapping?
I've been rapping since high school. Went to Berkeley High School. Shout out to South, Mouse Corner. Been rapping since high school, but I didn't take it serious until I went to South Carolina State University. Took up with a clip called Cypher. Group of 5 MCs who was the dopest thing out. We had, everybody was young, had a bunch of egos, and you know, we wasn't ready. It wasn't our time yet. So I've been rapping seriously with them since 96, 97.
Okay.
96, 97.
And I understand you got a couple albums out already.
Yeah, I got a couple albums. I got Mellow Dramatic, Closed Capture State of Mind. That was the first album ever been printed. This album right here was hand-to-hand sold out in the streets. The album got leaked to Media Fire, and I think it was a DJ, I can't remember his name, but shout out to that DJ, you know what I'm talking about. He's in New York. He has an artist named Eternity, and he put one of my tracks on his mixtape. Got a lot of real good buzz for it, but what slowed down the process was the fact that the album got leaked to Media Fire. And I was told, of course, you know, once your album gets leaked, that's a good thing, but it's also a bad thing.
Okay.
So I stopped selling that. Noticed the album. It was dope. You know, the art cover and all that good stuff.
Now, what year was that album?
I'd rather not say right now, because seriously, I'd rather not say. It's still new.
Okay.
But just a lot of people haven't heard it, because I got to get it redistributed, because I sold out.
Okay.
Sold out. But if you're smart, if you really follow Mellow Dramatic, you'll definitely know how to get this album, where to get it from. I'm not going to say nothing yet until it gets back out. But my true friends, I know where to get it from. So I did that, and then I did Live Reality Rap. Another dope project. This is more like a mixtape. It's got about 22 songs, intros, outros, skits. I did that album. I'm not going to say no year on that either. But I was in Columbia for a minute after I got out of school. Chilling in Columbia for a second. Went back home. My son was born. Kevin, that's my love. That's my son. 2008. I say about 2010 when I came out. I went back home to Charleston. Linked up with Cherry Hill Productions. My cousins and his family. Shout out to Joe. Shout out to Rob. Shout out to Dow Kim. Shout out to El Nino. It was a real big movement. We had a Cherry Hill Productions, things was flowing. So I stayed there in Charleston. I stayed in Charleston for about 5 years, did both of those projects. And also got another project called Calligraphy Arts. It's on datpiff.com. It's a free download. Anybody can check it out. It's another dope project. And I'm working on 2 more projects right now. The first project that I'm about to drop right now is called Soul Survivor, the Love and Lust songs. So that's coming out real soon. Yeah, so that's what's going on, man. It's short TV. It's the first album. When I say first album, barcode, everything, it's a little beat up, but it's, you know, it's vintage. You know what I'm saying? It's for the collectors, you know.
Right.
But this was dope. It's called Closed Capture State of Mind, CC for the hearing impaired. And you got live reality rap. You know, everything is like, what I like about these projects that I did, it shows a lot of growth. You got to think I'm rhyming in college, I'm rhyming in college in South Carolina State with cats that I don't even know. And I was in high school. I was a little shy, I was a little timid, but I played football. I played football in high school. Shout out to Berkeley High. We went to state championships and all that. But then we went to South Carolina State. Messed my knee up, so I've been rapping real hard with Cypher ever since. And, from my years of being in school at South Carolina State to my present right now, I have grown as I dub myself as one of the dopest MCs unsigned. I'm doper than your top 5, I guarantee you.
Okay.
That's how I'm not trying to toot my own horn, but you know, for some reason I'm still doing this and I got a purpose with it, I think, you know. Like I said, I've been rhyming since '97, so that should tell you a little bit about my age, but I ain't 40 yet, so whatever. But anyway, I'm just growing, I'm just progressing. You can feel a lot of pain, a lot of struggle, a lot of life experiences. The music, I can't even describe the music itself, but yeah, that's what it is, you know. But since '96 to now.
Okay. Yeah. So, how would you describe your sound? Like, how would you describe your sound on a track? Is it more trap? Is it more classic? You know, lyricist? Well, how would you describe it?
I don't like to classify my music because being I'm from Brooklyn, of course living in the South, I get a lot of stereotypes of, well, you got that up north flavor, or you got that up north rhyme flow, or you sound like you from up top or something like that, and the shit pisses me off, excuse my language, but it pisses me off because, like I said, I grew up in the South too, and I listened to a lot of down South music that people wasn't even messing with before down South music got popular. I used to listen to Corey Hill on the radio in Berkeley County Friday nights. I'm recording this dude's music on the radio. He's playing music from all over, up top, playing music from down south, and it was dope. It was dope music. But I don't like to classify myself because I make great music. My music is like your top 5 artists that you deal with, but you know him personally. You know what I mean? I don't know if that makes sense to y'all. It's like yo, I ain't gonna even say them. I don't even want to get them catching them names, but a lot of my, let me explain why. A lot of my influences was like Pharoah Monch, Black Thought, Boot Camp Click, T.I. when he was Rubber Band Man, Phil Mob, UGK, Ghetto Boys, you know, a lot of my influence comes from a lot of MCs, not just rappers, like Black Thought, Pharoah Monch, Styles P. I can name so many, you know, MCs that I deal with. You know what I'm saying? Like Royce the 5'9", Loop Pack, California Cats. I deal with. I like straight music, straight. My music. I'm gonna sum it up. But my music is like it makes your head stand up when you show your shit.
Okay.
So it makes your head stand up.
So do you have a track coming out, or do you have a track that you getting ready to release?
Yeah, I got a track called Let It Go. As a matter of fact, we live right now in Columbia, South Carolina. We at 5-Star LLC studio, off 2 Notch. Shout out to my man Russian. Shout out to Git. Shout out to Juice. Shout out to Casino Mel. Big Cat got some stuff dropping. But I got a song called Let It Go, which is coming off the Soul Surviving mixtape, Love and Lust Memoirs.
All right.
It's fresh. It just came out about 4, maybe 3 weeks ago. Maybe not even that.
All right. So how about this? How about we do an introduction? We're gonna do a little sample on the channel here. Do a little 30-45 second sample.
Like the song?
Yeah.
That's what's up, man. I can play it, plug it up for you now.
I let it go in 60 seconds or less, they just don't get it. But when I go get it, they got nothing to say. They breaking under pressure like a Frito-Lay. I'm just bringing it live like Tekken Sway. Play with fire, get burned each time in the worst way. Before you cross, look both ways. Rest in peace to my soul as we both part ways. Peace. Some things just ain't for you to understand. And certain things, it's not a part of the plan. It's all how you rise when you fall, being the man. You can't bring it back like on demand. Just let it loose and let it go. Just let it loose and let it go. Until then, heartache, farewell. Without the love, I can't escape the hell.
So we just listened to the track.
Word.
So hopefully, you know, people get an idea of what.
Fire in the hole.
Hopefully, people get an idea of what your sound is like.
Right.
I think personally, it's a very unique sound for Columbia.
True.
So I think, you know, if whoever's watching this video or whoever gets a chance to download it, is it on DatPiff?
No, it's not out yet. It's not even on a CD yet.
Okay, so there you guys go. You got a sample really quick. You know, you're definitely going to be looking out for the new sample. If you like that, I know you only got about 30, 45 seconds of it, but definitely check it out when it drops.
Right.
Now, tell them how they can find you on the online.
I'm all over. One thing I'm not on yet is Instagram. You can find me on Facebook, Mellow Dramatic the MC, or look up Mellow Dramatic on Facebook. You'll see the sound page come up. I'm on Reverb Nation, Mellow Dramatic. I'm on YouTube. Just type in Mellow Dramatic. Type in Born Again. Well, you see the tracks come up. There's a whole plethora of tracks, and some of these tracks are not old, but it's just the fact that they haven't really been pushed like that. Like I said, shout out to Cherry Up Productions. No disrespect to them, but it was a situation with family where I don't know. Some of us saw the bigger picture, some of us didn't. There's a lot of hard work, you know what I'm saying? I was kind of doing the groundwork by myself, you know what I'm saying? But my problem was I wasn't focusing on the business aspect because I was solely trying to be an MC, trying to be an artist, do my music. But it was definitely a good situation. I got a lot of good material out of it. Still, you know, that's still family. You know, everybody's branched off and did their own thing. But from Charleston to Columbia to Berkeley County, Mounts Corner, Atlanta, Florida, Oklahoma, Virginia, Texas, Jacksonville, Florida. I think I said that. Yeah, but the music is floating around. It's out there. It's just it's a new ball game right now. It's business this time. You know, I got enough material. I got two products right there that you see. One on datpiff.com, like it's datpiff.com calligraphy arts, or just type in calligraphy arts and it'll come right up. Shout out to my man E from Get Yours World, YDM Network. Shout out to the whole fam, Cecilia, everybody from the project, from the movement. But things is changing this time. It's more business, more focus, getting shows. Got some shows coming up July 1st in Columbia. You know, follow DJ Sincere to stay posted. Check me out on Facebook. You can get an update on Reverb Nation with the shows posted. But it's gonna be July 1st in Columbia. I don't know the venue at the moment, but it's coming as soon as they finish with the check. Make sure the venue's locked in.
Because we got to get the check.
Got to get the check.
Got to get the check.
Not saying that that's what I do it for, because that's one of the things, and that was another reason with the music. I ain't mean to drift off, but I wouldn't care if you tell me to come to a show right now and if there's maybe 5 people in there. I might not even get paid. I get paid and rewarded by somebody following me on Reverb or one of the social media, somebody saying, yo, Mellow Dramatic is dope, or somebody just going to the next person just to say what's up, yo, you heard this dude Mellow Dramatic, he's really dope, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to my man Russian that just came through in the building. He in the sneak peek. That's the dopest engineer right there by far. What was I saying? Yeah. What was I saying? Mark? What was I saying?
You was giving shouts out and tell them where you can find your stuff at.
No, I was saying about the venue, the Reverb.
Yeah, you said you gotta get a check.
Oh yeah, the venue. So yeah, if you follow DJ Sincere, myself, on any social media, you can check out the venue. It's coming up in July 1st in Columbia, South Carolina. In August, maybe September, hopefully August. I'm trying to do a little back to school show. It's just going to be my show. I might have a couple cats open up. DJ Sincere is going to be on the 1s and 2s. I got DJ Freeze, DJ Shells from South Carolina coming through. So it's going to be a real big show, which is long awaited. It's been a minute since if you follow Mellow, you know you catch me at a show here, you catch me at a show there. Oh yeah, what I was saying was it wouldn't matter right now if I don't get paid for that show right now. But just the fact that I can get on that stage, that's my element. That's where I'm at. When I'm on that stage, or I'm in that booth, or I'm doing my music, I'm a whole. You get welcome to Mellow Dramatic the MC, the artist, the weird, the live, 7:30, bugged out, just all over the place type dude. You know, but other far from the personal life, but it wouldn't matter. So I do it for the love. I definitely do it for the love, because we are in this world now, right now, where the music is definitely garbage. You might catch a jingle or two, you know, that gets stuck in your head for radio programming, but for the most part, this music is really going to trash. And I think I'm one of the very few that's still keeping the torch lit with true, authentic, I don't even want to call it hip-hop, just true, authentic music. Definitely I do it for hip-hop, to salute the hip-hop culture. That's where I was brought up from. So, yeah, this music is, I wouldn't care right now where I would perform at right now, whether it's no money, some money. So, if you need to book Melodramatic, come check me out. But you do gotta have the check ready sometime. So anyway, but yeah.
But yeah, that pretty much sums it up. You got Melodramatic in the booth here. He's gonna lay down a couple tracks probably tonight. Check and see where he's at tonight and do all that. So again, you're the first one on DJ Sincere TV.
All right.
So make sure you people check us out. We're gonna have all the information down in the comments down below. Also, you can find the info to connect with Melodramatic and DJ Sincere TV on all social medias. And if you have any questions, feel free to put them in the comments. Melodramatic gonna follow it, and I'll see if I can get a reply as soon as possible.
That's what's up. I appreciate you, DJ Sincere. Make sure you check him out. One of the dopest DJs in Columbia, from way of Ohio. So, you know, check him out. DJ Sincere on the ones or two. Got some drops coming from him too. I didn't want to give it to him this year, but yeah, he might get him now. But yeah, word. Salute. Peace and blessings to the whole world. Thank y'all for listening. I really appreciate y'all earlobes. Please keep supporting dope music. Don't let this bullshit program y'all, because it's definitely not doing. If I tell y'all what I'm dealing with right now, y'all be like, oh, he's a real kid. Yeah, I am real. A lot of these cats out there is not living the life that they portray, man. But please make sure I tell you this is what I do, Mark. We can go on for days, y'all. I don't want to stop. Like, I want you to ask me some more questions. But yeah, salute, peace to everybody. I thank y'all for listening. Stay tuned with DJ Sincere, Melodramatic. Love and Lust Memoirs coming out soon. Peace.